Just in case you were wondering, that's my O face. Hey Elm Street brats, welcome back to my channel for another midnight movie review. This time, well, let me get started by saying, first of all, I just binge watched the entire first season of Netflix Stranger Things, starring Winona Ryder and a bunch of other people who don't really matter, because when you say Winona Ryder first, do you really need anybody else? No, honestly, the entire cast was pretty amazing, especially the kids. But yes, Stranger Things on Netflix. Only 8 episodes, which may seem short, but they did a lot with those 8 episodes. This is a series that takes place in 1983 and in a small Midwestern town where some freaky shit starts happening. No spoilers here. No spoilers here. This is Jazz. Say hi. He's a strong, silent stegosaurus. But anyway, yes, no spoilers here. It takes place in a Midwest town in 1983, and it really has that 1983 or 1980s like horror movie slash horror television series vibe to it. Plus the fact that the font used in the credits is very, very like straight from a Stephen King novel. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, shit gets freaky. Things are going down at a really quick pace. This is like, if I had a few words to describe it, it's like crossing Stand By Me and It and Goonies. Yeah. Yeah. That's a pretty fair summation. Throw some John Carpenter in there as well, for good measure, because it gets pretty gruesome, it gets pretty violent, so in a good way. In a really good way. In a happy in my pants way. But anyway, yeah, it was great. It moved quickly. I'm just sad that I went through it so fast, but I have no self-control. So, yeah, Winona Ryder finally, this is her first series she's ever done, and she just nailed it as this mother of a boy who goes disappearing who disappears in the first episode, and then she proceeds to become manic and strung out. She thinks she's going crazy because nobody's believing her, and she keeps witnessing these things that nobody else is seeing. And of course, you know that what that does to a person. It just makes things awkward when in social situations. But things are unfolding. People go through some stuff. The kids in this series, they are brilliant. The little girl who plays 11, that's all I'm going to say, she kind of steals the show too. I believe the actress's name is Millie Brown. I believe that's it, and she's British, but she was great. All of the little boys were great. They all had this very Stand By Me brotherhood vibe to them, and they were all fantastic and believable. I don't think there was a weak performance in the bunch. The ending left me thoroughly satisfied and hoping, praying that there is a sequel. So we will see about that. From all the buzz that I've heard is I'm sure Netflix will hop on that. And they left it just open enough that there could be another season. And it also has a very cool Stephen King kind of ending, so it could be just wrapped up in one tiny bow. I don't know if they'll make like, if they make another season, if there'll be a continuation of the story, or it will do like a American Horror Story kind of thing where each season is maybe kind of loosely tied together, something like that. I don't know. I'd really like to see where the story goes. But yeah, so you should check out Stranger Things, because it's definitely worth a watch, especially if you like horror, and especially if you like the 80s. This was like total 80s nostalgia freak out throwback for me. It just made me all warm in my parts, you know what I'm saying, in a good way. But yes, check out Stranger Things on Netflix. If you don't have Netflix, get Netflix and watch Stranger Things. And I have just been hooked on Penny Dreadful. I powered through season 1, and I'm on season 2. And how did nobody ever tell me to watch this fucking show? Because it's kind of the tits. That's all I'm saying. So, Have you watched Penny Dreadful? Type down below and let me know your thoughts on Penny Dreadful. And I heard it was canceled after the third season. Why, God, why? And have you watched Stranger Things? And if you have, please comment down below and tell me what you think, your thoughts, your opinions, your theories. No spoilers down below because who knows who else is going to read. It's late. I don't know how to talk. That's really not an excuse either because I don't know how to talk at any point, at any given time. Except occasionally at work. Occasionally. Anywho, that's my midnight movie review. Movie, I know. Midnight review. Midnight madness. Midnight at the Oasis. Anyway, that's my review. And I'm sticking to it. So take care. I'll see you guys on Saturday. And until then, climb on into the bed because it's queen size and I'm not that big of a queen. Okay? Booyah, booyah, booyah. Stranger Things. Fuck. I told you when there's another Jurassic Park movie you can do the review, but until then, just shut the fuck up. Is this on? Are you on? Hello? Fuck. I've heard of rock out with your cock out, but blitz out with your tits out? I'm in. Do you think Winona Ryder eats little babies? I mean, she's very like Tim Burton-y, and she never gets any older. And she speaks in the same little girl voice that she's always spoken in. Is that what happens when you eat babies? Or maybe baby back ribs? I don't know.